On the 11th of March, local photographer Jenny Gordon showcased her work at an event in Stones Hill, organised by Martin Glover.
These two women were very drunk at the time, and they were prostitutes, and so were these two.
Gordon projected her photography and took the audience through each picture, explaining her time in Johannesburg during the 1970s and 80s.
Tell us a little bit about the process of actually taking any of these photographs. How did you physically go about that in terms of the technique?
I didn't choose where the people I photographed. They chose
The location.
the location where they wanted to be photographed. And this was the case of someone who'd make an arrangement 3 months before, and he really had to talk his wife into it. She was very scared of the camera. I don't know if you can see. But he really, really wanted a picture of them together. This guy, I did an interview with him, and he was a Sangoma, and this is where he wanted his photograph. That's his waiting room. And this place stayed going because of corruption.
What I'm seeing, one of the things I see is that people return your gaze. There's a sense of people looking at you, not just being looked at.
I don't think if you jump in and out of situations that you really can capture anything about people. You've got to know them to know what you're trying to capture about them. And also, one thing I'd like to say is, I also do it for the people in it. So my audience is also the people I take photographs of, because I always give them a print. This is the one picture out of the series that I took. I actually took someone else, the guy who's their hairdresser. I took a picture of him that he paid me for, but this guy was just sitting there waiting, and I just swung my camera around and took a picture. This was my favourite one because of the drinking next door.
Now, why black and white as opposed to colour?
For me, it's got an abstracting quality. We see in colour, so it already makes it more abstract. And for me, colour pictures, unless the picture is about colour, and colour plays a role in the message, then I prefer black and white. That woman was telling me about it. She's covering up her black eye, and they were explaining to me, they were very upset because they were paid less than the men workers. It was a building site, and they were some of the men workers had really objected to the woman taking over their work because they were paid less, and so it was really sad story, and they felt very vulnerable.
Her photography restored dignity in an era that didn't allow it, and her work is a testament to the unique stories each person has to offer.